I don't know. Like if you're writing fucking whatever, a white guy that writes slam poetry is pretty bad. And I assume that there's not a lot of black very mad that they were circumcised men.
I mean, what's wrong with being a white guy who writes slam poetry, Chris?
Do you write slam poetry?
There may have been a phase of my life.
Oh my God!
Poet.
Oh my God! No! 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 Mike!
Dude, I wanted to get on Def Poetry Jam so bad when I was like 16, 17.
Mike. Please tell me there are videos.
No. Never performed. Just wrote it.
Is it in a Google Doc that we could pull up right now?
No.
Do you have copies of your slam poetry?
I genuinely don't even think I do. No, it was like from like when I was like between the ages of like 17 and 19.
You remember something.
I don't.
You're such a fucking liar.
I don't.
Mike, tell me one line that you were super proud of when you wrote it and you know it's hand
I legitimately cannot remember anything from that.
Tell me a premise. You remember something. You said, first of all, how many slam poems did you write?
I don't know, probably like 1 or 2 a week.
1 or 2 a week?
Yeah. I would watch Def Poetry Jam, hosted by Most Def.
Hold on, first of all. Pull up the trailer to Def Poetry Jam.
It fucking ruled.
Slam poetry is the stupidest art form that exists.
Nah, dude.
It doesn't rhyme. You know what slam poetry is? Slam poetry is for light-skinned, pussy-ass black dudes who want to fuck and can't rap and can't sell dope. That's what slam poetry was invented for. Some dude that can only afford a wool hat and not a fitted. That's who slam poetry was invented for.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth.
Most Def is the only person allowed to do slam
What's
poetry.
to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Come kiss me, sweet and 20. Useless stuff will not endure. William Shakespeare, Def poet. Let's get it going.
Shit ruled, dude. How can you hate on this?
That ruled?
Yes. Most Def rapping Shakespeare? Yeah, ruled.
My people's in the house.
Mike, you have to find a Def poem.
I'm just gonna fucking write one.
I want to get Def I wish I was Def just knowing that you wrote poems. I wish I never had to hear again.
How are you gonna hate on this, dude? I wish I was Def just knowing you wrote poems.
I wish I never had to hear any words again, knowing that you thought you were a wordsmith.
Bro, I'm gonna write the fucking sickest slam poem.
I know you have one.
I don't. I promise you I do not.
I guarantee your mom has one.
No. It was all, I would write them all on this old laptop, and that laptop has since been, like, lost to the ages.
All right, but, like, I can't believe you were writing slam. You never went to a reading? You never went to, like, the New Eurekan?
No.
I'm surprised you live around the corner from this fucking, like, the most famous poetry bar in the fucking country.
Yeah, but it's been closed for a minute because of COVID, since I moved in.
I mean, you lived in the city for a few years, though. You work here. It's a couple blocks away.
I didn't know it was a couple blocks away until I saw it it's literally on my block. So
Yeah.
I didn't see it until.
Yeah, it's on your fucking block. That's hilarious.
I didn't see it until.
It's like, dude, it's like you were destined to make poetry because you're a faggot.
Yo, I'm gonna write a fucking sick.
And then you open the cornmeal to make corn muffins in your kitchen. Maggots. I hate you. You stink. Oh, slam poetry. Ugh.
Dude, slam poetry's fucking tight, dude. It's fucking. I'm gonna go home and watch a bunch of Def Poetry Jam tonight.
Ugh. I can't. Ugh. Slam poetry. Regular poetry is hand jobby enough.
Nah.
Slam poetry.
Hell
just
yeah.
being like. So my brother from another mother got AIDS. Well, a white man has French maids. We do cocaine. And I see the shards from glass panes. Gives me heart pains. Maybe that's my Waffle House that I live in but don't throw stones through a glass house. That's where they keep the syrup. I think it's weird that bitches have to put on stirrups at the gyno. I call my dick the horn like a rhino. I hate you, Mike. I hate you. Good night. But I told you after the show, we found out last week on the show, that your number one dream in life was to become a slam poet on Def Poetry, a show that no longer exists. This is like if you met somebody who really wanted to be a roast battle champion today. Or what is another thing? If you met somebody who wanted to be a professional eater now.
I found my debit card. It was in my hat.
Yeah, very stalwart.
I was walking around with the Mad Hatter.
Yeah. I'm the Mad Hatter right now because you were supposed to, after off air, I said you're going to write a slam poem and perform it on the show next week. Mm-hmm. Do you have a slam poem, Mike?
No, absolutely not.
Why do you not have a slam poem for the show, Mike?
Because I'd like to remind you of something I said on air last week.
What's that? If I was fucking nice with that, people finally start respecting me around here, you know? For my comedy.
For your comedy?
Exactly.
Chris, I quit. I quit last week, Chris. I quit, and you promised me...
That was a bit.
It wasn't a bit for me, right? I quit. You promised me, right, that if I came back, that if I remained your stalwart producer, loyal, hardworking, and all that other shit, right, you would buy me Dogecoin.
Look, here's the thing about Dogecoin, and it's fucking through the roof. If you don't know what Dogecoin is a meme-based cryptocurrency that until fucking 6 hours ago was under a penny. Now I talked to fucking Luke Trevice, who's a friend of ours. That motherfucker's made thousands of dollars today. I'm furious.
I like it because it has a dog on it.
I know that's why you like it. It has a picture of a dog on it. I'm pretty sure I bought a bunch of Dogecoin in like 2010 on Bittrex. I'm locked out of my Bittrex account, so I'm sitting here because I haven't used it since 2010. I believe I bought. If I'm gonna say Monocoin, Black Coin, and Dogecoin. Can you look up? So Dogecoin is around 7 cents right now. When I bought it, it was probably 1/100 of a cent. I think I maybe bought $1 worth.
Yeah, Dogecoin is currently at 6 cents.
6 cents.
Oh, 6.22, up 6.15. All right, it's very volatile.
Yeah, it's very volatile. That's fine. Can you look up Black Coin and Monocoin? I believe I bought both of those things too. I set up for Bittrex to buy a bunch of dumb altcoins as a bit for high society, and then the crypto market crashed and I forgot about it. And then you said you wanted Dogecoin, so I was like, all right, I'll just come in and access my Bittrex account, and I'll say that half of the Dogecoin in here is Mike's.
Okay, Black Coin is it 0? Oh wait, no, it's at 4 cents, 4.6 cents.
That's probably fine. I feel like I probably bought it at around a nickel, so it's probably about the same amount.
Okay.
Monero, what is that at?
Monocoin?
Yeah.
Monocoin, 1.58.
Dollars?
Yeah.
I think I probably bought that under $1. I don't remember. Like I said, it was a long time ago. I might not have even bought Monocoin. I'm pretty sure I bought Black Coin, and I'm almost positive I bought Dogecoin.
Did you buy Blacked Coin?
Is that a thing?
I don't know, dude. I'd imagine. If Black Coin's a thing, Blacked Coin should be a thing. You know?
You think those guys ask the girls to hold a quarter when they're done? It seems rude. They've just provided a service. But look, Mike, I tried. So I'm locked out of my Bittrex account, right? Which at the time, when I'm pretty sure, I think I bought Dogecoin while I was drunk once. Because I have bought and sold Bitcoin before, but I do that on Coinbase, which is very simple to use. It's not one of these fucking wonky, weird sites. It's the respectable site to do this, even though the fees are a little high. I have a Gemini account, which I wasn't locked out of, but again, I can easily buy and sell anything but Dogecoin on there. I now, on my phone, so Coinbase, you can trade your Bitcoin for Dogecoin, right? Yeah. But not So I had cashed out all my Bitcoin. But you cannot. I bought more Bitcoin on the desktop site on my fucking Chromebook that's sitting in front of me, so I could trade it for Dogecoin. You can't do that on the website. You have to do it on the wallet for your phone. So I download the wallet, but because I had just transferred money in from my bank, they wouldn't let me use the wallet. You can only transfer the Bitcoin that you have in your fucking account. It takes a day to get into the wallet. So I could do that. I downloaded a Dogecoin wallet. I called Luke and I go, can you sell me some Dogecoin? Could you please sell me? I put it in the Discord. The fucking High Society Radio Discord went silent when I was like, somebody send me some Dogecoin. I'll Venmo you. Silent.
Nobody?
No, Luke was like, I don't know how to do that.
Well, I mean, I have a Robinhood app. Can you just send it there?
Ask him. Text him. Tell him I'll Venmo him $50 right now.
All right.
But you just downloaded a Robinhood app, right?
Yeah.
You probably can't do anything with it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get verified before I can buy anything. But I told him to put $1 from my bank in there, which is the minimum that it needed to do.
All right. You ask him. I try to get you the fucking Dogecoin is my goddamn point.
Right.
Are you unquit?
I mean,
I gave you some Adderall.
You know, let's see what happens here, right? If I have a Dogecoin by next week, you might have a slam poem.
One Dogecoin?
Well, I mean, if I would like 250 Dogecoin for my slam poem.
Fine. But I want the hand jobbiest, and by that, your definition of good. Because you are a slam poetry aficionado. And if there was ever anything that was worth spending a meme cryptocurrency on, it is a fucking white guy with shoulder hair doing slam poetry. You refuse to wear sleeves ever since you lost weight. You're not Diesel.
Look, if Matt Maron can get away with it, why
He's
can't
not getting away with it. For anybody who doesn't know who Matt Maron is, because why would you? Google it. So this has been a magnum. This has been a storyline on the show for several weeks. Now, Mike, you're going to perform. Now, your lifelong dream has been to perform, to be a professional. Did you know this, Paco? Mike wants to be a professional slam poet. Now, your inspiration for this was that it was Def Poetry Jam, because you thought like cool black guys like Most Def do slam poetry, and you were gonna like move to New York and like hang out in smoke-filled rooms. Now, do you know who Mark Smith is?
I know I'm not gonna like who Mark Smith is.
Can you please Google Mark Smith poet? No, hold on. Before you pull it up, now this was a dream of yours as a child.
I was a teenager. Well, it wasn't a child.
That's a type of child. This is Mark Smith. Mark Kelly Smith. He's got a girl's middle name. This is the man who created slam poetry. He founded the slam poetry movement.
Here he is hailing Hitler.
Yeah, there he is, giving a Nazi salute in front of what looks like an Indian brass band. Yeah, here's him dressed as some sort of hipster. Let's go to videos. Let's see if we can find a poem.
Is this him? No, it's nobody.
Were you hoping he was maybe with Conan O'Brien?
Maybe.
So not looking good for. I mean, to be fair though, that looks more like that Phil Collins looking motherfucker looks more like who you would be looking up to.
My name is Mark
Oh yeah, let's see if we can we find a poem of his?
Smith, and this is Small Boy. Imagine a little kid at a spinet piano in a bungalow on the southeast side of Chicago, and he's doodling with the keys. This was the rain. This the thunder. And this the electrostatic stitches knit now and again in the gray growing darkness gripping the sky. This was the bright blue.
That's
The sun. Steps of a spider, light on the downspout, beads on the paint flakes.
Pauses.
Peeling off tin.
Thank you.
So this demented old coot that you just played for me, that's the guy you want. That sounds like the ramblings. It's just an old white guy that is probably in a holding cell somewhere going, I planted the hair out of my ass and the Queen of England grew from it. Actually, that got said to me by an old man in a holding cell once. True story. So I figured I would show you that before I made you perform slam poetry.
Well, I mean, if you're making that the bar.
To further shatter your dreams. No, I wanted to...
No, that's the guy who made the art form, created it. Created something that became eventually cool enough for Mos Def to perform on HBO. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. So if I can beat that guy, I might have something.
I mean, it seems like you're grasping at straws. Now I said I was going to have now luckily we have Paco here. I said I would have a producer in. I'm going to have him come in here. I have a button here that will play this music. This is bongo drums that I had Frank find randomly. Now, in order for this
to
be
just bongos, there's a whole beat behind that.
Yeah, whatever. It's a little soca beat. But if your poem does not seamlessly work with bongo drums, dropped at any given time, it can't be considered a slam poem as far as this show is concerned, and you do not earn 125 Dogecoin. That was the bet. So, Paco, could you come in here, sit in this chair, and just at a random time, and now I'm telling you this right now, Mike, don't try to pull the thing where you don't put yourself on camera in a two-shot for this performance. You need to be on camera. So see where it says tribal drums looped? Right there. Just at some point during Mike's performance, I need you to push play on that. Now, let's go to the two-shot video. Now, you have written a slam poem, correct, Mike?
I have written a slam poem.
Mike, this is your dream, to perform slam. We speak to 7 billion people a week. Mm-hmm. And now, good. I'm glad you're standing up because I wasn't going to let you sit down for this. Now, we've been waiting for weeks. We've really built it up by telling everybody how you bullied a child earlier this week.
23, not a child.
I mean, come on. And now you're going to perform. Oh, putting the hat backwards. I like it. I love it. I love it. Do you have notes? Oh, no hat. You should take your shirt off. There we go. Pop that shirt off. George the Animal Steel performing slam poetry on Notes of a Goon. Okay. Oh, you have it memorized? You don't even need notes?
No, come on now.
Oh, you got your phone out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I'll let you intro yourself, but I'll pretend we're in. Hold on. We'll do this real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Goonataria Poetry Cafe, here is your next poet. He's coming from you from the best Chester, Michael Harrington.
This is stalwart. S is for staunch, strong, with a steady hand, always ready to rock. T is for tenacious, trim, and truthful, providing topics that shock. A is for average, antiquated,
Asshole.
appropriations, because I did the work that lady said in the note. L is for a little lazy, late, and loafing, because I don't want the first 3 letters to go to my head.
That didn't rhyme at all.
I was supposed to say said.
Keep reading your poem.
A is for wait, no. W is for waiting, willing, and war ready to come at anyone who attacks this show. A is for abusing anomalous anthrax, like powder, aka mad bumps a blow. R is for regarded as regally retarded, because I may be a little slow, but you know I'm a king. T is for tuning every Tuesday, because there's no way I'm hopping on a mic without plugging this thing. I'm a stalwart producer, come rain or snow or sleet or storm. Notes of a goon. Catch us at your local christening, smacking the firstborn. Sure, I'm a piece of shit who loves to gamble, but on this show we argue and rant, but never ever ramble. Chris, I did the thing with Paco on the bongo, strictly for posterity. Now can we please get back to the show, he said with temerity.
I like the use of temerity there. Paco, go in there. I want to get your opinion on this. This has been, I'll be honest, significantly better than I ever would have assumed. I honestly didn't have that many jokes for it. I'll be honest. Like it was. Here's what you did though. What you did was you took the word and you broke it down and made it harder to shit on you.
Right.
So like if you had just tried to be deep, we would have been just destroying you.
Right.
It's just it's a trick. You did a trick. I'll be honest. I can't hate it.
Thank you.
I can't hate it.
Was that some good? That was some good ass slam poetry.
You didn't put. Here's the thing. You didn't put enough shoulder into it, but you put some shoulder into it.
I did. There was some shoulders.
There's some shoulder in it. It was a little bit. I'm not gonna. I can't even. It was hand jobby enough. You have just earned 125 Dogecoin, which I believe is worth $6 as of this recording.
Yo, that's more than most poets make in their whole careers.
That is 100% true. It is a art form void of glory or enjoyment because poetry stinks. I still say poetry as a whole stinks. Shel Silverstein is the best poet. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts. And make sure you follow me at Chris from BKLYN on Twitter. Also, of course, make sure you support our sponsor. That sponsor is Vinylgraph. With Vinylgraph, you can make custom graffiti pieces that are on vinyl stickers that adhere to your wall. They're reusable. You can take them down, use them again. Vinylgraph.com. It's VINYLGRAFF.com. Use the promo code Chris1 at checkout, and they're going to give you a sweet 10% discount. That's vinylgraph.com. Use the promo code Chris1 for a discount.